peace and prosperity of our countries are very much intertwined with the peace and prosperity of the region as a whole, which makes ASEAN integration, ASEAN cooperation absolutely crucial for the member states and, of course, most significantly, for our peoples, especially our children and grandchildren. And I know that in the past events, in this forum, you have your annual debate on ASEAN. Many of us continue to pin hopes on ASEAN in providing a framework by which all our countries can move forward together. But every year, there's quite a strong dose of skepticism and doubts about whether we have the political will to carry out what is necessary to attain that hope and all the aspirations that we talk about.
Prime Minister, I'd like to conclude this session by asking two questions, both political. The first has to do with the role of the intellect in politics. Prime Minister, you come from a strong academic background. Your parents were professors of medicine. You yourself graduated from Oxford with first-class honours. Your wife is a professor of mathematics, I believe, at this time. Your two sisters, one is a child psychiatrist and the other is an author. You come from a very academic, intellectual background. Is this an advantage in politics? Reasoned and learning? Or is it a disadvantage? The second question is a more fundamental question. And this question was raised by the philosopher Machiavelli in the 15th century. In his classic, The Prince, he asked the question whether it is more important for a leader to be loved or to be feared. He responded by saying that it is good to be both loved and feared. But it is very difficult to achieve both things. If a leader has to choose between being loved or being feared, he should choose to be feared. Do you agree with Machiavelli? Thank you.
Recently, I had a Malaysian business delegation. Funnily enough, I was asked whether being educated at Oxford was a handicap for being in politics. And my answer was less so than if I had gone to Cambridge.
Dato' Nazir went to Cambridge.
So stay in business. No, yes, I do get criticized for not being good at pretending to be stupid. But no, I've always thought that good decisions have to be based on firm reasoning and also a good set of data. So I don't think that using your intellect can be a handicap for trying to solve problems, whether there are academic problems or also or problems in the real world. Just that I guess you have to be realistic and practical. Never allow, the perfect to be the enemy of the good. Be realistic that you're not under a controlled environment. Be more flexible. But I still feel that you can do that without departing from the key principles that can be applied to the real world. Certainly I feel that a lot of the things that I've learned in my academic days continue to be great help in terms of analyzing problems. but the political skills you need to pick up through experience and also, through trial and error every now and then. Being feared or loved, to me, I think the key is to be respected. And respect can translate into both, love and fear. Do I agree with him? He lived in a different era. And I think, for me, I don't think to be feared can lead you to be sustained in power for long in this age. To be loved is important, but you have to be loved in the right way.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, having listened to the Prime Minister this evening, I think you would agree with me that he makes for a very good role model for the emerging leadership within ASEAN. Prime Minister. Thank you for the time you have spent with us this evening. We are aware of the significant challenges that you face at this time. We are aware that just around the corner is the ASEAN Summit. You have been very generous with us this evening. You have spoken to us with great openness, and we are sure that you will be loved, but in the right way.
Thank you. Thank you.